So why is it important for you? Time saving for one, right? So if you're operating a business, your time is critical as a business owner.
Amen to that.
Right. So you want to make sure that the task that if you could hand that task off to someone.
Young Millionaires Association.
All right, guys, welcome to Wealth Building Monday.
Yes.
Man.
We are ready.
I am ready. You are ready. We are ready.
Yes.
Guys, thank you so much for joining us today. Make sure you like the video, comment, and subscribe.
Yes. Subscribe,
good, guys. And our subscription, we're almost at 2,300 now.
Great job. Thank you for all your support.
All the support. Thank you, guys. So, but what I've seen is that, you know, the more people, like, as that number grows, then, like, first we were averaging like 2 or 3 people a day. Then we start averaging like 4 or 5 people a day. Then it became like 7 to 8 people a day. Now we like average around 15 to 17 people a day now. So I see like the more people you have, then the easier it is to get.
That means y'all are sharing, and
I'll tell you too what it is too. What it is that the more views you have, like, so based on like the platform, they go off like how many views this one has, and then we're gonna use this video as like if someone watched something that's about business,
it's popular.
That's popular
timeline,
and then they'll put ours like next to it. Like, so if you see this one, then this is about to end, then watch YMA. Yeah. Because YMA got like really good information.
That's right.
YouTube says that too. They put it on our video. They say YMA has excellent information. Highly recommended.
There you go.
If you don't watch this, we're going to shut down your computer. Guys, today's episode is brought to you by Masters Credit Consultants, the experts at credit building, credit restoration, and credit repair.
Yes.
You got a sneeze?
864-249. What?
I see you twitched up your nose. She must have to sneeze.
Yeah, I'm having all kind of problems in this my nose area.
Masters Credit, guys. 864-249 got you 9466. 864-249-9466. www.masterscredit.com. So if you guys trying to improve your credit, to purchase a home, to purchase a car, to
sign up and work on your credit.
There you go.
I started off checking it every other week, just like most people do. Then it got out of control. I couldn't help myself. I started checking it day after day after day. I didn't realize that I was becoming addicted until my wife said something.
What did she say?
She said, "It's just a credit score, relax."
Are you checking your credit score?
Huh? Hold on.
Free consultations too.
Free consultations.
The call is free.
The call is free.
So today on Wealth Building Money, we are talking about what jobs should a business owner outsource.
Okay.
So this is important for all of you entrepreneurs out there and business owners. What should you outsource and what should you do on your own?
Okay, so what you need to do right now, we're going to give them like 2 seconds. Get you a pen and a piece of paper. And that way, if you're not doing it, then you can have you a list of what you need to look for to help you better operate your business.
There you go. Or you can just take your cell phone too and then bring up notes. And then as you watch it, you can just take notes and see the video at the same time.
There you go.
Modern technology for these young people out
here.
For the
young people.
Look,
see, I'm old school.
Old school. Go get a pen and paper. Go get a pen and paper and put your glasses on. And
it's a proven fact that writing embeds it more in your
memory. I agree. So I'll tell you guys from experience first. Outsourcing work, when you first starting off, it may not be the best thing for you, right? Because you have to pay for those expenses unless you get an intern. If you have an intern, then you bring someone on that could gain experience from you to assist you with the work. But if you're paying someone to handle jobs and tasks for you, then that could impact your financials, right? Because you want to keep the overhead as low as possible when you're starting off in business. So some of the things I'm going to talk about, such as like bookkeeping,
okay,
graphic designs,
okay,
video work. We got Smith and Lee, right? Well, he's hired to come in, and he does all the great work for us.
Right.
Everything, not just the podcast, but any type of work that's needed when it comes to photography, videos. He does a great job at that, but it costs, right? It's a business expense.
Mm-hmm. So y'all can call him and book him, but only when we're not using him.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
Smith and Lee. And he's big on social media, guys. So you just type in SMITHALEE. And I guarantee he's going to just pop up right there. He'll be the guy that's standing like this. No, seriously, he got his logo. You'll see his logo. All right, now let's get into the business side.
All right, let's go.
So why is it important for you? Time saving for one, right? So if you're operating a business, your time is critical as a business owner.
Amen to that.
Right. So you want to make sure that the task, that if you could hand that task off to someone, you need to.
Right.
And then you have to start to understand as a business owner, time versus
value.
Time versus value. Is this task going to take up too much time? And that time that I'm going to input into this task, how much value is that? So if, as an example, if I say that my value as a business owner is $125 an hour, in this task I could make $40, but I'll lose out of that $125. I'm going to take $40 and gain $40 from this hour task, but my value as a business owner is $125. So I make an outsource that task for $15 or $20. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So time to value is very important, and it's critical as you scale your business.
I agree.
Let's go into some of these things: bookkeeping and tax preparation.
Outsource it,
right? Bookkeeping, tax preparation, especially your taxes. If you don't have the experience in handling your own taxes, if you starting off and you just doing like a simple 1040, that's fine. But as you're growing and you have employees, like, you want to make sure those taxes are done appropriately. You know, you take advantage of as many tax write-offs as possible, but do it the right way. We see so many people come through. They say, hey, you know what? I want to flip homes. And then you try to get them prepared and get them prepared for funding, right? To be able to get the funds, to be able to go out there and purchase the homes to flip.
But they don't have the income.
And they don't have the income. So you look at their last 2 years of tax returns, and their net is like $15,000, but they bought in like $200,000. So they trying to write everything off. So no bank is going to lend to you like $75,000 if you only bring it in $15,000.
Right.
So make sure you get your taxes done appropriately. You know, take advantage of every possible tax
and taxes
write-off
are time consuming as well.
It is, and especially with the bookkeeping, right? Because but there's a lot of tools out there like QuickBooks. So there's software out there. If you're fluent with it, and you can, if you're starting off, take advantage of it. Do it yourself, because it's good to learn and have an understanding. So when you do appoint it to a bookkeeper or an accountant, when they send you back your P&L sheet, you understand it because you started doing it, right, from when you first started.
Right.
So get a good grasp of it. But to handle your bookkeeping on a day-to-day basis, it could be very time consuming.
Right.
So that may
tedious.
Be one thing that you may want to outsource. Websites, doing web work.
Because I wouldn't do any of that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even try to figure any of that out.
We have staff for almost everything now because as you grow, you want to appoint people to be like, that's what they're paid to do. So we got a web manager. Shout out to Jen. She probably watching like, hey, they call my.
Thank you, Jen.
She does a great job too.
She does.
I mean, outstanding. If you check out the website from YMA Wealth Management Group, the YMA Financial, like every website she does is like perfect.
And everything that you're naming is like a job within itself.
Right.
Like a tax preparer, someone like goes to school, goes to class, trains, learns how to do it. Especially if they're doing business taxes. You know, they've had experience in that realm. When it comes to web design, these are people who, this is what they do all day. They've gone to school for it, or this is what their craft is.
She got a degree in that.
So, you know, instead of doing the job of 2 or 3 people, you focus on building your business and allow the people who went to school to do that stuff do it.
Because some people, and it's okay if you start off, you know, you start your business, you don't have like access to like large amounts of funds.
Capital.
Right. And so you start off with like, say, Wix.
Right.
And you try to build it yourself. And people spend like a week, 2 weeks trying to build like a good site on Wix.
Right.
When a web developer, that's their expertise, may spend 2 days doing that same site. And it looks 10 times more professional.
Right.
Right. So that may be a task to outsource as a business owner or entrepreneur. Blog posts, creating blog posts. You may want to outsource that. And things like blog posts, like our web developer, she's a web manager. So she's like, her job as the manager, she's responsible for several tasks. So anything that's going on the website, she helps create it, or she gets the data from someone who writes it. They send it to her, and she posts it.
Right.
As a business owner, I'm hands off. I may just approve the post.
Right.
Right, and that's it.
You want to get an email and say yes
or
no.
That's it, because your time, you have to look at time to value.
Yep.
And it may be, I like this word now, because it's from the Navy, right? But it may behoove you. Military talk right there, but it may behoove you to get a virtual receptionist too.
Right.
Like there's people online that's not particularly in our country, in the U.S., but there's people overseas that may charge you like $10 for a post. Well, you pay $10 for a good blog post, and then have it posted on your site, and then you get like 400 views on that. 400 people read it. You pay $10. So look at the return that you just got, the ROI on that $10.
On the $10.
Which out of those people that see it could potentially become a client of yours. Mm-hmm. All right. Next thing that I feel is critical, or you should possibly outsource as a business owner, graphic designs. So like creating like pictures and logos and designs. Mm-hmm. We have our annual Christmas toy giveaway every year out here in the upstate. We do Greenville County and Spartanburg County. And all the graphic work, from the flyers to everything that goes out, is bright color. It looks gorgeous. And it's done by a graphic designer. Shout out to 330 Productions. We just giving everybody their props today.
I know, right?
But 330 Productions, they've been doing the production, the design work since we started it back in 2016. So 5 years straight, they've been doing the workforce, and they do a lot of work outside of that too. So they do like printing for flyers, brochures, like all of these things. Like, I don't have the time. Let me send you what I want.
And you just send it back to me.
Right. I'll just take the things I have in my mind and say, hey, can you put like a Santa Claus on there with some reindeer doing a thumbs up or something like that, something cool. And it's going to say YMA Christmas, blah, blah. And they go take all the things that I just told them and create it into a design. And it comes out like wonderful. So that may be something, instead of you creating, oh my God, I wish I just seen this today. Who just posted on their comment section that they was trying to find someone to do a flyer for them, and they posted what someone sent them. And it looked like someone cropped out a picture and put it on a flyer, and you can see the cuts on the crop. I was like, oh my God, that's definitely an amateur. Someone who got like no experience in Photoshop. I don't know what software they use, but they don't have that much experience. But that's why it's important that you may not want to do things yourself. You may want to outsource that, because that's a good representation of your company.
Right.
When someone sees your company and your company doesn't look up to par, then they're like, do I want to spend my money here when they flyer look like it was done by like a 12-year-old? So how's the work going to be, right?
Right.
So just be careful with that. The next thing is IT work. This is something definitely, if you don't have the experience in doing IT, you definitely want to outsource that. Like, I don't touch no cables unless I'm doing like a HDMI to HDMI connection from like a laptop to a monitor. Everything else, all the wiring that was done here was done professionally. This hookup right here was done professionally, like hands off. I think the only thing we did was put this on the wall, put the clocks on the wall, or, but the connections, wiring, if you guys doing any IT work, any type of computer connections running, even the troubleshooting, we outsource our troubleshooting. So
yes,
if there's trouble here in the office where a laptop doesn't work right, then we outsource that, and they could do a remote session into that device and fix it. Instead of us spending hours trying to like probe and try to figure it out. Social media marketing. I do feel that as an entrepreneur and business owner that you should be engaged in your social media marketing, right? You should express to your clients like your thoughts, how you operate your business. But when it comes to like doing daily posts of like sales that you're doing, if you have things that like you could put it on auto and it posts every day for you, post something every day. But if you go on YMA web page, like that's ran by someone. There's a social media person that's posting on there 3 times a week. The blog on the site, YMA website, like that's someone controlling everything. Only thing I do is give a thumbs up.
Right.
Can you skim over this content? It looks good, and boom, it's a go. So social media marketing. If you are an influencer, then you don't have a choice but to be engaged, right?
Right.
But if you're just on, I guess, Snapchat, like you got to be engaged, it's yours. But even if you look at a lot of people on Snapchat, like DJ Khaled, you'll see sometimes he have his phone, sometimes there's someone there that's doing the recording for him and follow him around. Not everybody can't afford that. But if you can't get people involved, again, interns are great.
Yep.
So, but some of the things, guys, that you should, as a business owner or entrepreneur, learn to outsource, because the most important thing in being a successful business owner is learning time to value.
There you go.
Time to value. That's why they say the most precious commodity in this universe is time.
Time.
So learn that, guys. So today we talked about what jobs should you outsource as a business owner.
And always do your research. So if you want to What?
That's not the one. Hold on. That's not the one I was looking for. Hold on. Go ahead, because I'm gonna agree with you 1,000%. Well, we want to outro.
Yeah. Always do your research before you hire to make sure that that person's gonna fit or that company is gonna fit and see your vision for what it is.
Right. And make sure they qualify. That's the main thing, because everybody just creating titles right now, but have no experience in doing that actual job. So we guys will see you on Wednesday for Real Estate Wednesday.
With the boss's view, you gotta sacrifice. You wanna move like bosses move.
YMA, Young Millionaires Association. Yeah, see, that's the association.